And welcome back to Nancy's Neighborhood. And I want to remind you all that Friday the 13th, and that's coming up pretty fast, folks. Friday, October the 13th, is going to be Spirits, Legends, and Lores. And this is sponsored by the Allied Arts of the Cleveland Bradley Chamber of Commerce and the Bank of Cleveland downtown and the Chamber of Commerce are the two places you can buy your tickets. The tickets for adults are $10 and for students are $5. Folks, this is a fun event. Now, they used to have it downtown, and we went from building to building. We went from Stampers to the Bank of Cleveland, and we hoped that the ghost of those buildings would come out. I don't think we were ever that fortunate. But what we do now, what we did last year and what we're doing this year is really, really neat. We're at the Black Box Theater at Lee University in the Communication Building, and that's that beautiful building that sits on Central Avenue and Broad Street and Ocoee. It's that beautiful, I call it the new building, but I think there's a building that's been built since then. But the Black Box Theater is there. And we have different people depicting different spirits, legends, and lores of Bradley County. Rob Alderman is one of the tellers, Judy Baker, Connie Gatlin, Greg Glover from Channel 3 News will be there, Deborah Holland, Pete Vanderpool, and Melissa Woody, and then Tim Poteet is going to sing this really eerie song that tells a story about bringing Mary home. So this is at 7 o'clock, Friday the 13th, and they're only going to do one showing, folks, just one showing. Last year we did two, but this year they're only going to do one showing. So tickets are available at the Downtown Bank of Cleveland or the Chamber of Commerce. I've already bought my tickets, so if you want a ticket, run by there and get the tickets for this event, because honestly, folks, it's really, really good. And being in that Black Box Theater, and there's only about 150, because of the stage that's in there, it's going to seat about 150 people. So be sure you get down to the Chamber or to the Bank of Cleveland and get your tickets, because I'd hate for you to not be able to get a ticket and see this, because it's really, really good. Couple of things I want to tell you about. You know, since I do this show, the guys have told me, said, Nancy, you need to advertise the Red Ribbon a little bit, and I never think about it. I mean, you know, what kind of business person is that? But anyway, October has some special days. Now, we all know it has Halloween. Everybody knows it has Halloween. But I want to tell you some other special days. October the 5th is World Teachers Day. And the Red Ribbon has some of the neatest items to give teachers that you nearly ever saw. Mugs, tote bags, pencil jars, you name it. I've got all kinds of really cute, relatively inexpensive little gifts if your child wanted to take your teacher something to school on October the 5th for World Teachers Day. Now, October the 11th is It's My Party Day. And of course, the Red Ribbon has a lot of party items. So if you want to stop by and get you some items at the Red Ribbon for It's My Party Day on October the 11th, that would be great. Now, on October 16th is Bosses Day. And here again, the Red Ribbon, 270 Central Avenue, downtown. I'm next to what used to be the old YMCA. There's a parking lot on one side of me, and Joe Rogers is on the other side of that parking lot. October the 16th is Bosses Day. So, of course, I have some great gifts for bosses. And then October the 21st is Sweetheart Day. I have super gifts at the Red Ribbon for sweethearts. October the 22nd is Mother-in-Law Day, and some of you all have wonderful mother-in-laws, and I know you do. And I have some great shawls, capes, ponchos that have just come in that would be super mother-in-law gifts. Also jewelry, etc. So those are things you might want to think about. And then October the 31st is Halloween. I have all kinds of Halloween things at the Red Ribbon. So if you want to come by and do your shopping starting October 5th, World Teachers Day, the 11th, 16th, 21st, 22nd, and 31st, any of those days you might want to come by and buy gifts for those days, because I'm ready for you. We've got them there at the Red Ribbon. Now I'm going to tell you just a little bit about something else that's coming up on the 28th of October, and Joanne told you about the ball, the Halloween ball, Monster Ball, that Keep America Beautiful is having on the 28th at the Elks Lodge. Now, the library, Friends of the Library, FOLA, is having a dinner theater. I don't think it's a dinner, but it's a theater. Murder of the Loaded Librarian. And this is going to be featuring local celebrities. I know that Andrew Hunt, who is director of our library, has a part. I believe Melissa Woody has a part. I think someone told me Joe Fivas has a part in it. I think we're going to be kind of surprised at who's going to be there. Now, the tickets are available at the library, and they're on sale now at the circulation desk. So this is also October the 28th, and that's a Saturday, and it's going to be at the museum. So there's different things you can do that night on the 28th. You can either go to the Monster Ball or you can come to the Murder of the Loaded Librarian. Both of those require tickets. So Joanne gave you a phone number that you could call, and I'm going to repeat that number for you just as soon as I find it here. 559-3307 if you want tickets to the Monster Ball, and go by your library if you want tickets to Murder of the Loaded Librarian. I would like to remind you all that October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and it's also National Arts and Humanities Month. So we'll be talking a little bit about some of that. Now, the arts and humanities, the spirits, legends, and lores will fall right into that, because the arts are visual art, movement, any of those arts that we do, singing, storytelling's an art. So this is National Arts and Humanity Month, and it's also Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I want to tell you all that this weekend I went to Hopewell School to see Annie Jr., the musical. I was totally blown away with what those kids do, and the teachers and the parents and grandparents that help them. Absolutely awesome. And if you missed it, you missed a wonderful production. It was fantastic, and I'm so thrilled that our schools are participating in the arts and humanities like they do. I'm going to take another little break now because my voice is just about to go, and we're going to have a few more commercials for you, and then I'll be back with events that are going to be happening this week and the rest of this month. So again, don't go away. Watch these commercials, support our sponsors because they pay our bills, and I'll be right back.